Self-love is hard work, but so worth it. Hey everyone, I'm Sonia, and on this channel, I give you tips for living the best life you can, particularly with your relationships and attachment style healing. And today I wanted to just do a short little video, again inspired by this book, Joy is My Justice, Reclaim What Is Yours by Tanmeet Sethi. And in this time, I wanted to talk a little bit about self-love, because she does such a fabulous job in this book in making that connection between self-love as a practice and as a form of work that's also our birthright. And so, I think that's often true that, why is self-love so hard? It can feel so difficult to us, but really it's because it needs to be a practice. I feel like sometimes the way that it's talked about, people can feel like it should just be easy. And I think accepting, like she does in this book, that it's not is actually the key towards actually embracing it and having an empowered way of practicing self-love. So I'm just going to read a quote from her because she says it so much better than I can. I really recommend getting the book from the library or buying it. She says, "If you love yourself, you step toward your own justice. This is science-based truth that is accessible to all of us. Self-compassion isn't some touchy-feely BS, or a tool only for people who have money and time. It is a direct path to joy. You can love yourself because you deserve it, plain and simple." And then she says, "Loving yourself is hard work, and frankly, the phrase is nebulous and sometimes overwhelming. You can always pave your own right path. Yes, it is hard work. Trust me, I have to practice it daily. And it usually feels worse before it feels better. So I don't promise you loving yourself is an instant path to a rainbow moment of bliss. What the world doesn't give you is inexcusable, but what you can give yourself is justice." And so that claiming of self-love, not as an easy path, not as wishy-washy like she said, but as so important and as your birthright and as justice for you that you can give to yourself, that it's a practice, that it's hard work, but that you can claim it and reclaim it. That is what I got from this wonderful book, and that I hope is a message I'm getting across to you too. So what are a couple of quick ideas for practices? These are endless, right? And how we can practice self-love. What are some quick ideas? One of them is actually from this book, and it's a beautiful somatic body practice that I'd never heard of before. The idea is that if you're having trouble getting out of negative thoughts, negative looping thoughts, particularly self-critical thoughts, you can actually use your body to help you mentally step out, and then by physically stepping out of them. So the idea is that you actually make a physical sort of jump or leap as you're trying to step out of the thought, or you even maybe roll. You can kind of stop, drop, and roll right out of the thought. And so that's one very physical thing that you can do. Another one is to connect to your essence and your childhood self. So if you can have a childhood picture of yourself that you look at, sometimes this can bring up a lot of emotion for people, if there's difficult childhood things that you still need to work through. So absolutely, if that's happening to you, you don't have to use this practice if it's too tender right now. But if you're able to look and connect in, it can be a beautiful way of connecting to your own essence as a child. And what you can do is look at yourself and really sense into that deeper essence, maybe look into the eyes of you as a child in that picture. So you can have those moments with it, and you can perhaps even put it up so that you can see it as a reminder too of your essence, of your beautiful essence at other times. So hopefully those are two ideas that are helpful in getting you started in a self-love practice, but also just trusting your own gut and intuition in ways that you can show yourself love and care. What are your favorite practices that maybe you've just come upon in your life unexpectedly that are ways that you show love to yourself and practice self-love? Let me know in the comments.